Listening to the inner. Sit back, relax. Breathe into the favorite holding places of your stress. Sit, breathe, and listen. Listen from the place of curiosity and openness, which creates space for the new solutions, new ideas. Listening from a place of acceptance and love allows us to let go of what no longer serves. Get quiet. Get quiet enough to be useful. Drop down to the kingdom within, under the turbulence and uncertainty of the surface world. Get quiet. Get quiet enough to be useful. Listen to the inner voice. Listen to the kind voice in the silence and in the sound. Safe, nothing to fear. Give the car keys to love. Sit back, slide over into the passenger seat. Get comfortable. God is at the helm of thought. Welcome to Shelter and Grace, a sound meditation for resilience. When I am deaf, dumb, and blind to my own inner voice, it's easy to get lost in the wilderness. The wilderness being defined as Reverend Ken once did, defined as the place where I have forgotten who I am. Or maybe destination is my problem. I have forgotten where I want to go, because long ago I gave the keys to a knucklehead, or a series of knuckleheads. Or perhaps just moving fast is what I need. It can be a useful distraction. Just moving felt like progress for years. It distracted me from noticing that I had a happy face sticker covering over an empty gas tank. Mine. I was depleted. But these are the fruits of the tree of not listening. This meditation is the third in the January series about listening. The first focuses on connections to community as a source of strength. Community as a source of strength. And last week's was about listening to a friend and the privilege of witness, aka David White and his beautiful words, witnessing the whole of a friend's lifetime. The point is not improvement, but the privilege of witnessing. Today, I'm going to lift up the value of listening to the inner voice, and its potential to return us to the power and the purpose we came into this world with. How do we return to our original source, spiritual DNA? To health? To what we came here to do? We get quiet enough for the sound of silence to be useful, which is, according to Deepak Chopra in his newest book, Total Meditation, which is wonderful. This is the key, to get quiet enough so the silence can be useful. Part of this is about feeling safe enough, grounded enough to listen. The spiritual journey and the good life begins developmentally by being gifted with a safe place to feel that we belong, we are wanted, and we are safe. Then we can launch into the world as we understand what we came here to do, to be. Some of us must take over the gardening of our lives earlier than others by circling back to find that inner place that's safe enough to be our best self and to do in the world. We can then till the soil of what is and bloom. But we must at some point take over the gardening because it's our job. How do we find that place that is safe enough to sit and listen? The answer to both questions How do we return to our source original DNA? How do we find a place safe enough to listen? Is a sustaining circle of mindfulness. As a hospice chaplain, I look for the sustaining circles. Mindfulness, as defined by David Siegel from his book, The Neurobiology of We, his definition of mindfulness is this. He uses an acronym called COAL: curiosity, openness, acceptance, and love. Those are the qualities of mindfulness. And this is a self-regenerating place, a circle of love. Curiosity, openness, acceptance, and love. We need to get to this place. To end, Mary Baker Eddy helps me return to the place where I started with driving metaphors. We have nothing to fear when love is at the helm of thought. So sit back. Get comfortable. Give the car keys to love. God is at the helm of thought. So what is the one thing that you would like to claim today? And what is the one thing that you'd like to let go of? The power of one is very strong. Let's take 3 bells and decide. And we begin. Let's take a breath of gratitude together. Gratitude is a superpower. Breath is a superpower. Let's use them both. Breathe in through the heart. Breathe in through the heart. Together. Hold it. Let it light you up. Let it fill you up. And exhale. Let's take another breath of gratitude. Breathe it in through the heart. Breathe it in. Whatever's up for you today, small or large, let it light you from within. Let it fill you up. And exhale. Exhale all that is not yours to do in this moment. Return to your breath. Return to your intention. Every time it drifts away, gather yourself back to center, back to that intention. Allow the sound to support you, which is the 3rd superpower of this meditation. Breath, sound, and gratitude. Drop down. Drop down to the kingdom within, under the turbulence and uncertainty. Get quiet enough to listen. Listen to the inner voice. Listen to the kind voice in the silence and the sound. Yourself drifting, gather yourself back to center, all the parts of you. Drop down. Get quiet enough to listen, for the sound to be useful. Sit back and relax. Breathe into the favorite holding spaces of your stress. Sit, breathe, and listen. Drop down to the kingdom within, under the turbulence. Get quiet enough to be useful. God is at the helm of thought. We remember this place. Home, always available. This place of reset, this place of source, this place of quiet, enough so we can hear the voice of spirit. A place to remember that we are the gardeners of our lives. We remember this place, and so it is. I'm going to end with one of my favorite passages on love by Richard Rohr, Father Richard Rohr. There is a love which itself has the power to free the human heart. Whoever arrives at this place looks at the world differently. The distinctions on the surface no longer exist. Love does not come as theory. It moves in bodies, in nature, and in the ground beneath us and the space between. True love is not emotional. It is a different nature, waiting in us like a secret seed. This is the truth we all must find. The profound problems of the inner and outer world will be solved by this love and this love alone. Thank you all so much for joining me. Blessings on your next moment and your day and your week. Thank you.